get the motor going. Let's get the motor going. Draw. This play nasty.
To the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Stutter step over the 5, and he's in.
What's up, everybody? We are back with another episode of the 49ers Round Check, and the Niners are on a 5-game winning streak, man. What does that smell for today, guys? What's the smell?
The smell of Victory Monday.
Yes, sir! Victory Monday.
The smell of being first in the West.
First in the West. That's right, David. How do you feel about this week, man? I know there's something in your mind, bro. I want you to throw it out there, man. Throw it out there, man. Let the people know how you feel about a certain individual that you had to call out.
We're talking about Jake Brendo and the fact that he can't snap the ball. I mean, how many – seriously, Purdy's in the shotgun, and every time he snaps the ball, the guy's grabbing it from his ankles. It's like, bro, they don't hang down that low. Come on, you can throw it up to the guy.
And Mike McGlinchey, just absolutely horrendous. I mean, CG, what is he doing downfield again? Do you think he's going to catch a pass or something like that?
Well, for McGlinchey, man, what's with his damn techniques, man? I don't understand what kind of technique he's doing. He's not using his fucking lower body much. Like, for most tackles, you just have to fucking put in a good fucking holding position but not get caught up with it. But at least try to use the proper techniques, man. Why does he get beat? Is it because he's getting bull rush? Or is it the fact he's just soft as a fucking...
Hey, you know what, CG? The offensive line is not my forte. I'll defer to you just to because you played the position. So I will defer to you on what he's doing wrong and why he's so horrendous.
Dude, Mike McGlinchey is playing freaking patty cake out there, man. He's just soft as a freaking tissue. I mean, Jake Brendo, like I've said before, he's just not that. He's not the answer at center. And I hope next year we get somebody to replace his ass. And I don't know, man. Like, if you look at the rest of the offensive linemen, it's not like they're the problem. You have to gel as a unit. They have to work together. And the communication has to be more important, especially if you play center. Jake Brendel's responsibility is supposed to snap the ball the right way. His responsibility is to communicate and not allow these type of hits to happen to the quarterback. And he's pretty much responsible for the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo did not have enough time in the pocket and got injured.
And speaking of that,
McGlinchey for that too, but still.
And speaking of that play, I believe they should have called a timeout because they looked disoriented. I don't know what happened on that play when Garoppolo was getting sacked. I mean, they were just all off.
Yeah, that offensive line was just horrendous, man. Like, maybe if they would have blocked better, maybe this wouldn't be the issue. But, dude, Mike McGlinchey needs to get benched. I don't care how good of a run blocker you are. If you can't pass block, then why are you still playing? I don't understand. It's like he kisses the front office's booty, you know. He kisses their booty up a little bit just to keep a job, right? You know how some people want to keep their job and keep the top position? They got to kiss up to the boss. And maybe that's what he's doing.
And you know what, CG? I mean, the zero blitz, I mean, from a defensive guy who played defense, I used to love coming into the zero blitz. But the 49er offense, they need to get control of that zero blitz, or they're going to get Purdy hurt.
Man, Purdy hurt.
But let's be honest here. Purdy knows, he's the quarterback we have that's been in the offense now. Not long, but he's the only one that even available. I mean, these guys got Josh Johnson, and, he's played for 14 teams. But he's the only one available that's been in the offense. He's literally the only option for this next game at this point. Even if we acquire Baker Mayfield, I know you want that, CG. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I think honestly have been thinking about it, and he is a better option than Josh Johnson. But and him wanting out of Carolina, I can't blame him. There, that place is a trash heap. It's a dumpster fire.
Please don't say Baker Mayfield. That's giving me a headache all day today.
Oh man, dude, but come on, man. Like, who else can we get as dude, you need an insurance policy. I'm not saying that Mayfield should start, bro. I'm saying that you need a good insurance policy, at least.
Do you know what, to be honest with you? I would take Tyler Bray over Baker Mayfield, to be honest with you.
Where's Tyler Bray? Is he kind of
I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. That's how much I don't like Baker Mayfield. I will take Tyler Bray over Baker Mayfield.
But, dude, so I would rather get a healthy Sam Bradford, but that ain't gonna ever happen.
Man, what's up?
Oh, what's up, Thunder Gang? What's up, Dion? How's it going, bro?
What's going on? What's going on, fellas? Man,
hey, but overall, I mean, I have mixed emotions. I mean, I'm glad we won, hands down, but we lost Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, I know everybody doesn't like Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm well aware of that, but I'm talking coming from the human side. So you never like to see that. You would never like to see that a person go through that.
Yeah, you hate to see the offensive line being the problem. Like the previous weeks, the offensive line was gelling, but now you're seeing a little crumble. Is it because we're missing a Spencer Burford out there? I mean, he did okay. Brunskill actually did okay, but freaking Brendo was the fucking problem. And then McGlinchey, bro. Like, how is it that we had to go with whatever the hell McGlinchey does as a pass blocker, bro? Can we just put him as a run blocker only and just get somebody else to pass block?
No, because everybody's going to know what you're doing. It's too obvious. Though I understand what you mean as far as McGlinchey, being a great run blocker and a crap pass blocker. They're never going to change that. And to be honest with you, he hasn't even started contract negotiations. So that tells me there's a high probability that they may be saying, it's time to move on from him. It's not working out, or they may feel they have his proper replacement on the actual squad. For me, this is like that game sucked because we lost another damn quarterback. Now, mind you, Purdy came in and played admirably, but we can't expect that from him every week. You know what I mean? Like, it is definitely not an easy task. And when it comes down to it, I look at it like this. Purdy didn't do anything Jimmy wasn't doing.
He did decent.
Look at the numbers. No, look at the numbers. Look at what Jimmy's been doing. What's the difference?
Exactly.
So if he can do this for the rest of the season, then that's what we were getting from Jimmy. What the fuck is the problem? Like, I think about it like this. Everybody in that instance decided, like, damn, our season is down the drain because we've got Purdy. The number one thing about this kid that I don't like is he has no zip on the ball, like none. He made like one throw to Debo yesterday where I was like, oh, he put a little mustard on that. But other than that, his throwing is trash. But
you know what?
Nick Mullins, bro. Nick Mullins again. I don't know.
Yeah, but what I can tell you is, so here's the thing, and I'm gonna put this as nicely as possible for anybody that likes Jimmy Garoppolo and wishes he would stay here. Jimmy is gone. That injury ended his season, which also ended his 49ers career. Reason being, the man has a no franchise tag clause. He is a unrestricted free agent per his contract. He will be healthy enough before OTAs and most likely, definitely, I would say before the draft, for teams to work him out and give him money. You don't think Don Yee on the phone right now trying to figure out where his new paycheck coming from? Because he's basically getting nothing from the Niners? He definitely is. That's the job of your agent. That's what you should be doing. But
hey Dan, I don't think any team's gonna want Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't think anybody's gonna want him because he's too injured.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Houston, Indianapolis,
Carolina,
What's up, Brandon?
New Orleans, those 4 teams right there, just those 4 teams alone would definitely vie for Jimmy's for Jimmy's services. And the reason that I state that is based on the fact of what he's done in the past. It doesn't matter whether he actually helped with those wins. It's the fact that he was a part of the team while the wins occurred. So those wins go to him just as much as they go to any other person on any of those teams. And at this point, you are at the best. You are literally, as a quarterback, in the prime position. Like, you are literally at the best position in football. That's where you get paid. And you know they always overpay for quarterbacks. I've said this before. Look what happened with Matt Flynn and Russell Wilson. You paid Matt Flynn all that money. Russell came in, stole his job. You kicked Matt Flynn to the curb, so he wasted it. Look what happened with Mike Glennon. You paid him all that money. He wasn't worth shit. Look what happened with Nick Foles. Right after winning the Super Bowl of all things, you paid him all that money. Wasn't worth shit.
It was like a vacation in Jacksonville.
Yeah. So Brock Osweiler played what, 6-7 games? All that shit.
Didn't do shit in Houston.
Yeah. Give me a sec, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries, man. But like the way he said it best, like Dion said it best, bro. All these quarterbacks, doesn't matter which quarterback it is, because none of them have panned out going elsewhere. Like Nick Foles, he was a great system for the Eagles, but I think he would have been a far better fit with the Niners, if I'm being honest, because this offense we run very similar to what Andy Reid runs.
You know what? I thought Jimmy Garoppolo would be gone this year. I really thought about that until they blew that blockbuster move. But this time, I'm not going to make no prediction, but also I'm not going to be surprised if they bring it back as a backup next year to Trey Lance.
Yeah. I hope this is false, man, but if we bring him back, it's probably only going to be for a cheap-ass deal. Come on, man. We can't be bringing back a guy. I know he's a winner, and everybody loves winning. That's all that matters. Let's see who's on the chat. My bad.
Look, our salary cap situation.
Catch up with y'all next week. Okay, I guess he's got to go.
Yeah.
Something happened with Dion, so I guess
our salary cap situation. We're not going to be able to afford to pay Jimmy. We have to extend Bosa. We have Debo's contract gets mighty expensive. So does Trent Williams next season. So when it comes down to it, we can't afford to pay the man. The only way he comes back is if no one else wants to sign him, and it's super cheap. That's the only way Jimmy G is going to come back, and I highly doubt that's going to happen. Someone else is going to throw more money than we're willing to spend on him for at least a 1-year prove-it deal. You know what? Like what? Washington, Carolina, the Texans, and New Orleans, all 4 of them. And for all we know, there could actually be more suitors for him.
Yeah, right now everybody needs a quarterback.
I mean, the Colts would be desperate for a quarterback at this point. I mean, look at Matt Ryan, not doing shit. And I seen I seen one of the guys on Twitter fucking campaigning for fucking Matt Ryan. I said, dude, that dude's fucking washed up. You're out of your fucking mind.
He must be campaigning for him because he's one of those football fantasy clowns.
No, well, but how much of a difference would it make with Matt Ryan coming over here, bro? He doesn't. I mean, he used to play under Shanahan, but if you've seen the way he's played with the Colts, bro, not the same quarterback.
He leads the league in interceptions right now.
Why would we want him? That makes no sense. I would rather have a Mayfield than have a freaking wash up Matt Ryan, bro. Matt Ryan's just not the same.
Okay, so you want to go Baker Mayfield? I'd rather have Tom Brady than Baker Mayfield.
Tom Brady's gonna be on the AARP, man. Hey, Tom Brady still got it. I ain't gonna lie, but come on, man. There's got to be at least one quarterback you'll take. I mean, you would take before. I mean, will you take Mayfield over whoever?
Hey, next week Tom Brady takes on the number 1 defense in the league.
Would you take Mayfield over Gabbert?
Oh God, my day would get even worse if that happened.
Dr. Disrespect.
Hoyer.
Okay. I'd like to make a pass on that.
No, but if you had to choose between Brian Hoyer and Baker Mayfield, who would you choose?
Neither.
Dude, it's not even that hard, man. Brian Hoyer is garbage.
Yeah.
Like he's a poor man's worst version of Trent Dilfer.
Okay, so you got me there. I'll take Baker Mayfield over Hoyer. You got me there.
Well, hold on. What about Dr. Disrespect? Can I take him?
Oh, dude, he could throw.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Okay, we'll get him. How
But
much are you charging?
but overall, I like what I saw from Brock Purdy. I like it. I like his composure. I like his poise in the pocket. The only thing I don't like, he's willing to take hits, and that's what I don't like. And he's got a big test coming up against Tampa Bay because that defensive line ain't no joke.
Well,
That's true.
this is going to be the 5 games that could determine our season because, there's not a sure thing because we don't know what to expect from this rookie. I mean, I know there's probably going to be a full film now because they saw the game against the Dolphins. They're probably going to have to figure out ways how to rattle this guy. And I don't know if Tampa Bay will have the defense to stop it because I think we're not going to give them much points. They're probably going to be lucky to maybe get 10 to 13 points maybe.
If anybody's watching a game of Tampa Bay, keep an eye on the secondary because of what I'm hearing. The Tampa Bay secondary
It's trash.
can be had. They can get had.
What, they're good? I thought they're trash.
They're trash. So anybody watching a Tampa Bay game, keep an eye on that part. The secondary.
Oh, dude, the Saints already scored a touchdown, and it's not – dude, Andy Dalton's looking like fucking like a damn star out there. But Buccaneers – dude, I'm telling you guys, we're going to be Tampa Bay, and everybody's going to be riding on the Purdy train. Watch. I'll give you my prediction. Since Larry Krueger said it best, he predicted that Purdy would eventually play and win a game. Didn't Larry Krueger predicted it correctly?
Yeah. You know what, CG, David, I don't care who the damn quarterback is. I want that 6 ring so I could go to the damn parade.
I want to go to the parade too, but you know what the problem is, bro? It's because we're cursed at Levi's, bro. That's your curse, the stadium curse, bro. I don't know what it is. It's like nobody can stay healthy for a full season, especially at quarterback. It's very rare that we stay healthy. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Shifty. It's just our defense is so great, bro. We can have the 2000 Ravens defense or the 85 Bears all we want, bro, but we got to at least have a fucking quarterback who can at least manage the damn game.
Man, the defensive line did some.
That brings up Brock Purdy. So this last game, just like Dion said, he had very Jimmy G-esque type of numbers.
But it's
210 yards. It was 25 for 37, 210 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 INT. And
my only concern with him is he's got to quick release it. Like when that guy's open, throw it right away, bro. He's got
he threw into some tight windows that Jimmy G wouldn't throw into.
Yeah,
but did
I
you
agree.
So that was nice to see. I saw him roll out and extend the play using his legs. That was nice to see. It's only one game though. I will not anoint him anything until he's made it through the season and we actually see what he is. But at this point, Purdy, you have one job. Don't screw it up.
No, David. Let's keep it real because we're on a CG show. Let's keep it real. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up, Jimmy. Don't screw it up, Brock.
All you gotta do is manage the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like that comment. I wanted to respond to that comment about everybody riding the Purdy train.
Oh yeah.
I ain't riding on no train because it's only one game. I gotta give Trey Lance his fair shake. He's still just like Trey Lance. Brock Purdy still has a lot to prove. I can't judge him off one game.
You can't.
Okay, so let's say those next few games he does so good, and we automatically get locked for the playoff spots, and that's all we need is maybe just win 2 or 3 games, and we're automatically a lock. And then Seattle loses 2 games from there. Like, let's say Seattle loses to Kansas City, loses to the Jets, and then they potentially lose to us because Brock Purdy can actually throw the ball towards that weak-ass secondary. Then what? Maybe we're onto something.
Not really, because I want to see how he does in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's going to be the true test, but we still have to win the remaining games to even make a spot. But I think if we get a chance to play a team like Dallas, that would be the real test for him. Oh,
speaking of Dallas, CG, David, if Purdy, and mark my words, mark it down, at the 19-minute mark on December, what is it today, the 5th? Mark it down.
Yeah.
If Purdy beats the Cowboys, which I'm that nauseating, disgusting fan base, I'll be on a Purdy train because he beat the Cowboys.
Okay, so So if we play the Cowboys in the playoffs and Purdy wins, you're gonna join the Purdy train. How about you purchase a Brock Purdy jersey then?
Okay, I'll go even further than that. Deal. Everybody, can you comment that you guys are a witness that I just said that?
I mean, it kind of sounds more like if you want to be on the train, you might as well rock the Brock Purdy jersey or something. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll go. I'll take that.
Go hard, man. I'll just play. I don't know. It's up to you, man. You could just.
I'll come on your show with a Brock Purdy jersey. How's that?
Let's see about it. I seen Corey wear a Nick Mullins jersey. Can't be any worse than that, man.
But let's talk defense. I think the defensive line did damage. Bosa was just a beast. The linebackers did their thing. The secondary, I was not happy.
Secondary was a bit suspect a little bit, man. Like, especially our safeties, man. Like, why they keep giving up some freaking dude. I was like not understanding why Hufanga did that. And
that first play of the game, I mean, you're supposed to know what the defense coverage is. Why you're out of position, I don't know why. You let Sherfield get loose for the first touchdown in the game. I mean, that pissed me off. And then throughout the game, if you notice, CG, I mean, what if Tua did hit those throws? You're letting receivers run wide open. It's like, what are you guys doing back there? You guys are playing quarters coverage. That's not how you play quarters coverage.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't like how we play zone. I wish we would play more man. And, I mean, when it comes to Tyreek Hill, he's been around a long time. He knows how to find the soft spot in the zone. But at the same time, a 75-yard touchdown pass to Trent Sherfield, come on, man.
He was our special teams receiver.
He didn't do shit for the rest of the game. That was his only catch. But I do have to give props for one thing. Waddle is quite the weapon. He had one catch for 9 yards. Tyreek Hill burned us alive. He had 146 yards.
He's
Tyreek Hill. You can only hope to contain him. You know, you can count on not stopping him. You can hope to contain him.
What I was hoping, David and CG,
besides a long pass or two, we actually did a decent job against him.
What I was hoping, CG, David, I was hoping that would happen if they played a zone man, zone up Tyreek Hill and let Travis Ward go one-on-one on the other side. I was hoping for that, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, man, the coverage was kind of lame. Like, they kind of left a lot of spots open, and lucky for some of those passes by Tua, bro, they didn't catch it or it was overthrown by him. And
I was yelling, you guys are leaving these receivers wide open. Does anybody want to cover somebody for a change? I mean, you guys are playing defense.
Hey, I'll send a link to Roberto. Let's see if he goes on there. I just sent it on his text or whatever. Hey, pop in Roberto. Guess we're shorthanded for today. You can jump on in, buddy.
The one I want to give props to is Lenore. I mean, he did a decent job on Tyreek Hill. A decent job.
He limited him.
Yeah, he limited him. It was just Jimmy Ward that was getting exposed.
Beat, yeah. Did you see that one interception where Ward was like diving like Superman? What the heck?
He was like, "That's mine. That's mine."
Hey, you gotta give a shout out to Dre Greenlaw, bro. I think he's one of the most underrated freaking defense player on our team, bro. Like, I'm definitely going to buy his jersey, bro.
Pro Bowl. I'm voting for him,
dude.
Dre Greenlaw. I wasn't before the last two games. I wasn't, but after the last couple games, I'm voting for him. He's stepped it up big time.
Well, I'm getting his jersey because I like his game, bro. Like, he makes key clutch tackles, like tackles in the goal lines, tackles in certain situations, like that forced fumble he recovered on. I mean, whatever number 57's on the field, dude, there's always a chance our defense can limit the big plays. That guy's always making tackles. He's always in good sideline to sideline positions, dude. It's like this guy just does the dirty work, and nobody talks about him as much. You know, they talk about Fred Warner more than him, but you guys got to pay attention to Dre Greenlaw. This guy's making.
Hey, I was impressed. He ran down Tyreek Hill. I was impressed by that.
That tackle? Ooh.
Yeah. But when he picked him up, I was like, Dre, no, don't slap him, no.
But that dude don't play around, right? He comes off with some he's ready, bro. We even paid this guy a multi-year contract extension. He's not going to go nowhere. This guy is a freaking You get this guy in the 5th round coming out of Arkansas. He becomes the reason why we won our division in his rookie year. And now he's kind of like the contributor players that makes key plays, bro. This is a game changer when you look at guys who make the plays in the goal lines, makes plays on the defense. Wherever he's at, it's not only Fred Warner that's there, it's Dre Greenlaw too. That dude's everywhere. Yeah, I see you holding my comments, but any given Sunday, don't get it twisted. Just keeping it real right now. Well, we'll see, man. I don't know, man. Seattle almost blew it with the Rams. What the heck?
As far as the secondary goes, we cannot play like that against Tom Brady, or Mike Evans and Tom Brady's gonna eat us up alive.
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't forget about Godwin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Line. It's worse than the freaking Dolphins.
Now, what I'm expecting in the Tampa Bay game, let's see if my prediction's right. I expect Travaris Ward to travel with Mike Evans. That's what I'm predicting.
The size difference, he should be able to match up with him, and then Godwin would either go with Lenore.
Yeah, I think Lenore's will do good against Godwin, because Godwin is not that shifty. He's not that fast, so I think Lenore can get him.
I don't even know if Fournette's going to play, because I'm hearing that he's probably on injured reserve, huh? So I think he's out. So that sucks for Tampa.
But I can't stress this enough. The secondary cannot play like this against Tampa Bay. They cannot, because, like I said, Tom Brady's going to eat us alive.
Well, it depends, man. Look what happened with Tua. He had to throw that ball quickly. I mean, Tom Brady. Yeah, sorry, I'm late, but
Tampa Bay has offensive line problems. Big time.
I agree.
Big time. Our defensive line should eat. Sure. He should have like a whole whopping 2 seconds to get that ball out. I mean, I'm still what I'm looking forward to here is Brock Purdy versus their defense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let's see how he does.
Looking forward to. I want to see it. I want to see the kid perform like that against a better defense than the Dolphins.
I mean, Tampa's got a really solid defense. I think their defensive line is like underrated in some perspective. They do stop the run pretty well, so that might be the game where Brock Purdy will have to be tested throwing the ball. But if we limit the Bucs offense to less than 17 points or maybe around 10 points, we have a better chance to win. As long as we score 24 plus points or more, then there's no chance no other team can catch up to us. We do.
But here's the key. Here's the key, CG and David. This is just like I said. Mark my words on this. I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay does that zero blitz at Brock Purdy. I'm not going to be surprised. The Niners need to get control of that.
Yeah. Or where'd you get that? I got at that Levi Stadium, dude. They sell the residency, whatever they are. You have to go on residency. I don't know how you say it, but I got it at the stadium, and I actually saved $20. They were it was gonna cost me like $63 or something like that, but I only paid $43 over there.
But overall in the Miami game, I wouldn't call it a statement unless we beat Tampa Bay and Tom Brady.
Oh, Brady! Hey, I'm telling you, Lenore's gonna get a pick. I think Travaris Ward's gonna get a pick, dude. Brady's best football this year.
Don't be surprised if Hufanga gets one and returns one to the house.
Oh, Hufanga is gonna get one, bro. I'm telling you, old man Brady's washed up. I'm telling you, this offensive line is trash, and Mike Evans and Brady are not even on the same page no more, bro.
And Hufanga, I don't know what he was doing in a long touchdown to Tyreek Hill. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He's not supposed to be in that position. You had Lenore right there. Why are you jumping that receiver? I have no idea. Tyreek Hill's going down. I mean, I'm not going to hold that against Travaris Ward. I'm not going to put all the blame on him. But Hufanga needs to get that eye discipline, needs to control that instinct.
Yeah, Hufanga just needs to stay on his coverage at times. Like, that's just his one weakness, man. Like, I like his game, the way he plays, but he's got to be on his coverage too, man.
I mean, I know he wants to make a play. I'm well aware of that, but there's a time and a place for that. And what happened that certain play with Tyreek Hill, that shouldn't have happened.
I just don't think it's going to happen with their receivers, bro. Like, I think their receivers are going to be more like, they're not going to be like Tyreek Hill or Waddle. Mike Evans is more like your big physical possession receiver. I mean, Chris Godwin, he's like another receiver to focus on too. Their tight end, he's an unknown commodity. I think they drafted this kid from Washington. That's like their other guy. Fournette, we know how to tackle well. He's a big physical back. We can limit this guy. If you look at the Saints, bro, they're actually kind of limited in their offense, bro. A lot of teams this season have actually limited Tampa's offense to less than 20 points a game, bro. They're not even that good.
Who's that, Tampa Bay?
Yeah, dude, Tampa. See, they're gonna win their division because it's trash. If it was any other team competing in their division, bro, they'd be finishing last. But they're just lucky because this division in the NFC South sucks. Dude, the Saints have a chance. Even the Panthers that tank even have a chance to win their division. It's that god awful, dude. If Tampa could at least win one game or two, they should be able to take the division, but they're not. I think it's gonna come down to New Orleans taking it, maybe.
And I hope our D line. I really believe that D line is going to eat up Tom Brady. If Eric Armstead plays, they're going to feast on him.
Yeah.
Tom Brady just threw a pick. Saints have the ball in Tampa Bay territory.
I'm telling you, man.
Keep an eye on the secondary because of trash.
Their
offense. What's going on is the Saints D line is eating.
Just like they did.
Like I said, Tampa Bay's O-line has problems. This is kind of a preview of what's going to come because the Saints D-line, they're pretty good, man.
They are.
When they're healthy, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
and
they are.
Maybe not quite the same level as ours, and I am definitely biased when I say that, But
I mean, the Cowboys D-line's better than ours, if I'm being honest.
That is so blasphemy. Don't ever say that again.
No. But I'm saying our defense is great, but you can't deny the fact that Dallas D-lines are fucking ferocious, bro.
Look, but look who they're playing. Cupcake teams. Look who they're playing. Who they play? Indianapolis. Come on now.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm kind of riding the train a little, but I'm just saying, look at the rest of their talent, bro. Micah Parsons. That Dorrance Armstrong, DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, dude,
look what they did. Look what they did to them last year. Look what the Niners did to them last year. Even though we almost blew that game, look what they did to them. They controlled Michael Parsons. Ayuk was just abusing Diggs. Jennings gave him a hello shot. I mean,
just hope we play him again so we can take him out of the playoffs for once. You know what? I might go on a bold prediction, man. So let's go bold prediction. Like you said, I think this Tampa Bay game is when we play them, bro, don't be surprised if we score 40 burgers.
Well, I wouldn't predict that if the O-line will hold up.
Burford's going to come back, so that line's going to be all right.
What's going on with Burford? I mean, I haven't heard anything.
He sprained his ankle. He was out for that one game.
Okay, I see.
No,
when the man can move on it, he'll be back.
No, man. I mean,
we have Brunskill. He'll be all right.
You know what got on my nerves? Yesterday? How in the hell did we let Dolphin fans invade Levi Stadium? They should have got arrested and kicked out on the spot.
They were trespassing on this damn stadium for once, man. Hey, but I know. Fuck the Cowboys. They suck balls. But I'm just saying they got a good defensive line, and I can't deny it. When I watch football teams, I have to acknowledge it. Hey, that guy, Darren Bland, the guy from Fresno State, that dude's a baller, right? He got 2 picks that game. But who gives a fuck about the Cowboys, right?
If anybody don't know why we hate the Cowboys so much, and CG and David could vouch for this, there's still bad blood from the 90s. Yeah, yep. You guys might have bad blood with the Seahawks or the Raiders, whatever, but there's still bad blood.
Seahawks and Rams are never going to be on our level. They're never going to be in the Cowboys level or any other teams, bro. They're just our little brothers and nothing else. Catch up to the 5 rings and maybe we'll take y'all seriously. But right now, you guys are never going to be nothing more. The Rams are going to always be our little baby brothers and nothing else.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
2 rings ain't gonna prove a difference. We beat you guys in the conference championship also, so that shit don't matter. So
you know what? Too. I'm not hearing Raheem Mostert talking. He's been awfully quiet lately.
Trent Sherfield was quiet too.
Yeah, he was quiet too.
Hey, those Dolphin fans on social media, bro, they were freaking.
They were talking trash,
bro.
Oh my god!
Did you see the Twitter on the Dolphin fans, bro? They went nuts, bro. I was supposed to collaborate with this TD Fins Talk guy, but he never got back to me with a schedule, and I'm like, damn it. But
And what the hell are they complaining about? That drop pass at the sidelines. He had no control. No, he had no control over the ball, and there's the complaint. Oh, it's a catch. No, it's not.
Now they're making excuses that the refs let us win. Freaking. Like,
oh my
what kind of excuse is it, bro?
The NFL rule states you have to complete the catch.
Dude,
if the ball's being bobbled and he's going out of bounds, as long as he keeps control of it, then it's a complete catch. He did not keep control of it. It bounced off the ground back to him, and therefore incomplete.
Hey, dude. So you know what's even funnier, dude? We made Tua look like an average quarterback that even this freaking Dolphins fan, like that I was supposed to be on the show with, he lost his freaking mind. Like straight up, man. Lost his damn freaking mind.
I saw that video.
Was that video kind of like funny? Dude, he acted like he kind of like acted like the Dolphins were 4-8, bro. They're not even 4-8. They're just 8-4, bro. So what? You guys played terrible against us. We're a good football team. Roberto,
hey, you know what?
What's up, man?
Hey, CG. People were saying, you know how we have bad, Cowboy fans and 49ers fans still have bad blood from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody brought up an interesting point. The Dolphins fans still have bad blood towards us after what we did to them in 1984. Well, the 84, when we did shut down Dan Marino, they still hate us after that.
You know what I like to see in this? You know what I like to see if this happens, bro? Let's just play the Dolphins again in the damn bowl game, so then they can say the trade that they made for that offseason, whatever, like it don't mean shit no more because we won the bowl, we won the chip.
But for the ultimate report was right. Weren't they the Dolphins fans saying that they're going to run all over us? It was 30, and they only ran for 38 yards.
And 30 of those were from Mostert, and 3 of those were from Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Dude, our defense went at them, bro. Straight up. They took the bulletin board and went at them.
Tua had all 4 turnovers. He threw 3 picks. Mostert had the strip sack fumble, and beast mode. Well, okay, that nickname's already taken. But Greenlaw already took it and took it in for the touchdown.
How much of them out?
We're Dolphins fan.
Oh my god!
You saw that video where he was pissed off about Tua playing like shit, and he tells him that he can't take this quarterback serious no more. He's not a Tua fan, I guess.
But didn't the Dolphin fans say that they're going to torch us?
Yeah, they did. They said they were going to blow a 40 burger on us. They were going to make it look easy on us. They said we didn't play nobody good. I guess that Chargers game was like a warm-up to us, I guess, according to them both. Is the Dolphins game a warm-up now? Okay. That's the next excuse from the Dolphins. Oh, the refs gave you guys the game. Oh, we weren't even, like, our starting tackles didn't play.
Hey, what's up, Roberto?
Rudy.
What up, man?
Rudy. Oh, we were missing 3 starters. That's why if we would have had those 3 starters, we would have beat you. We were missing 6 starters, buddy. What are you talking about?
Where's Rudy?
What up? What up?
What up? Where is Rudy?
How do you feel?
He hasn't been on any 49ers streams.
What's going on, man?
Since he realized his team's trash.
OG was calling him out. For
I'm still calling him out. I'm still calling him out, but he's back in his basement.
You know what? I'll figure out a plan, OG. Just follow my plan. We're gonna orchestrate a debate, but I'm gonna do
I got a New Jersey.
New Jersey?
New Jersey, yeah.
New Jersey.
Oh,
Jerry
the goat.
Rice.
The GOAT, huh?
Yeah. See, and a new hat too.
Hey, get this hat. This is more the coolest, man.
Yeah, look, watch.
Shit, me and Roberto said screw the Warriors. Hey, nice, bro.
My name on it, see?
Nice. You know what's kind of cool, man? I got me this cool chain at the game against the States, and we're doing turnover chains, bro. We're doing the chain turnovers. Yep.
Hey, Roberto, we're talking about it earlier, man. Is that how we're trying to calm everybody down on Brock Purdy? How everybody's jumping on the Brock Purdy train. The only way I'll jump on the Brock Purdy train if he beats the Cowboys in the playoffs. And not only that, I'll buy his jersey and come on CG's show with that.
Hey, that would probably be the most epic one. But here's how I'll evaluate Brock Purdy. Let's see what he does in those remaining 5 games. Okay, like 5 games. We need to see 5 games more samples, and then after that, if we get to the playoffs, which I think we will, very favorable.
Yeah.
If he does beat the Cowboys, then I think the fairy tale, maybe the greatest Walt Disney movie would probably be a thing to happen, man. Like maybe down the road, if this happens, Rich Eisen's talking about this could be a Walt Disney movie, like a fairy tale. Is Rich Eisen kind of on the train or something, man? Like, I don't know. What is it with Rich Eisen, man? He hypes us too much. But I'm glad Colin Cowherd is writing us off now. Finally. Thank you, Colin Cowherd.
You need to take a hike.
He's butthurt because his boy Jimmy got hurt.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Did you see his reaction?
Did you guys watch Skip Bayless this morning? You talk about the way he was talking, I wanted to vomit. Talking about, the Cowboys are going to win a championship now that Jimmy Garoppolo allowed. Oh, my God. It was giving me a headache.
But I think the one thing I'm more happy about is that Colin Cowherd is off our nuts now. Finally. Thank you. He's a bad luck charm.
Hey, CG.
What?
Hey, remember when I told you I was at the game?
Yeah.
Hey, check me out, man.
What do you do? Right, you're at the game.
Yeah, look at me.
Was that against the Chargers?
No, it's the Seahawks.
Oh, the Seahawks.
Look what it says right there.
Oh, he was at that game. He was at that game, man.
You see?
Hey, Roberto, was it very quiet when Trey Lance got hurt?
Yeah, I got the video, man.
Was there any Seahawks fans trying to take over our stadium, or was it fairly?
Yeah, look. I think
we didn't get no Saints fans much, bro. When I was over there, there was maybe very little Saints fans, but not as big of a takeover. Not at all, bro. We were mostly taking over.
Yeah, I met a Seahawk, man.
But was there a lot of Seattle fans out there?
Yeah, I saw a Seattle fan was talking shit about he was talking shit about you wireless. He was talking about.
What about Charger fans? Were there any Charger fans there or no?
Nah, but you know what? I saw I saw a Rams fan. I'm like, what the hell is a Rams fan doing at
the game?
Yeah, I was like, man, you in the wrong game, man.
I saw a Raider fan over there too. I saw a couple of Raider fans down there, like they were lost.
Yeah,
hey CG, David, Roberto. Hey, I'm gonna book it right now because got dinner waiting for me.
Okay, man, no problem, man.
Right,
but yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Well, okay, man. See you guys next week, man. But, all right, Roberto, you can say what you want to say. Everybody's gonna the OG's out.
Hey, check it out, man. Look. With the faithful.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you see? Nice. Like the Levi's, you see, look. Levi.
Let me show you a picture, man. I was over a week ago.
Yeah, man. And look at me, man.
Right. So, you heard the news about Ridgeway, right?
What happened with Ridgeway? He's out for the season?
Yeah.
6 to 8 weeks with a torn pectoral.
He's probably out for the season, bro. We're probably gonna have to pick up somebody now.
Pectoral strain, not tear, strain.
But dude, that's not gonna be enough for dude, we only have 2 spots open.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that brings up a plethora of decisions because you have Javon Kinlaw who, he'll be ready in a couple weeks. I don't think the kid's gonna ever be ready. Yeah. You have Eli Mitchell and Trey Lance. Now you have Ridgeway. So I don't know medically where Trey Lance is at. I'm not his doctor.
But Shanahan says that he's ruling him out, so he's not really gonna bring him.
Shanahan said the only way he comes back is if something drastic happens. And I think something drastic just happened.
Well, it just happened. Drastic happened.
Yes, it just happened. So, that brings up that's some hard decisions for those guys to make. I mean, we do have Jordan Mason and TDP, CMC and who's that guy? Tevin Coleman. We have those guys.
But we need a D tackle depth. We need to get Sheldon Richardson or at least Sheldon Day.
That's exactly my thought. That's exactly my thought. Is Sheldon Richardson
Ridgeway on IR, bro?
I think Sheldon Richardson is the best available.
Yeah,
I think we should just pull the trigger right there.
Yeah, they said that he might be out for 6-8 weeks.
But that's placed on IR, so he's not going to come back.
Yeah.
So, dude, we gotta use our injured reserve players wisely. So we can't just.
Yeah.
I mean,
that brings up a hairy situation.
So we might have to just risk him being out for the season now, because I think Ridgeway was a solid rotation dude, but he wasn't like, when I saw some games, bro, he wasn't quite doing much. Like, he was doing good as a run stopper, but when you saw those other games, he got beat.
Well, so when it comes to, who you bring off the list, I look at Kinlaw like he is a straight up liability.
Yeah.
And if they're wise at all, they won't bring Kinlaw off the injured reserve.
Yeah.
I think they should just play it smart and just place him out for the season, bro, because I don't see no purpose.
They should play it smart, sign Sheldon Richardson, count Kinlaw out, and if Ridgeway comes back before the playoffs, more power to him. And then, but then that leaves our, the other spot open for, do you bring back Eli Mitchell or Trey Lance?
I don't think Trey's coming back.
If we don't have a quarterback to back up Purdy, if we still have Josh Johnson,
we'll see about it, man. That could be the problem right there. But desperate hits desperate measures, I guess. We'll see. But we only have 2 spots to move on. Like, it's gonna be likely for Mitchell. Mitchell's gonna be the guy that comes off, unless we have a second thought and just say, unless we have a second thought of our opinion and we just say, you know what, we like what we've seen from Jordan Mason. Maybe we don't need to risk it with Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah.
But I think you're gonna need Elijah Mitchell in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you those. He's gonna give you those 60 to 70 yards a game, and he's gonna give you those chain movers. So that might be the more viable reason why we bring him.
Okay, so Saijin, to answer your question there, buddy, I don't know. We saw him start one game. We saw him play pretty good in that game.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know what he's going to be until, he has more games under his belt and we see how he plays. Yeah. So, I mean, when it comes to Purdy, we really, I don't know what to think of the dude.
He's the greatest mystery.
All he has to do is what Jimmy G was doing. Let's be honest. Manage the game. Don't make mistakes. Get the ball in the weapons' hands. That the weapons are all around him.
Yeah, and the running game and the defense.
I mean, it's pretty simple for him. He just has to do his part.
Yeah, the run game and the defense and play smart.
Play it mistake-free, man. I'm surprised there are certain people that didn't come. I thought Lawrence was going to be here, but I guess he might have forgot. I sent him the link, but it's all right, man. We're probably just going to end the stream pretty soon, man.
Yeah, I think you had like a whole screen, like a whole panel today, but when I saw the panel, I'm like, what? What happened to Gay?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the rest of the guys. I know Moses had to go, and I think Dion had to go. I don't know what happened with Dion. He usually comes around, but I guess he came for a little bit, and then he had to go, which it's understandable.
Yeah.
We'll see him next week, hopefully. But like everybody else, man, I mean, it felt like a victory, but it felt like we're still unproven. We still have a long shot. I mean, can this be some kind of a Walt Disney or some kind of movie that in Hollywood that never been written since certain movies? I mean,
yeah.
You know what I'm very thankful for?
Oh,
that
like
Colin Coward's off our jock strap. Now
Oh,
he's writing us off because of Brock Purdy. I like that. I want to see Brock Purdy shut that dude up.
oh
It would
yeah.
be nice.
Maybe Brock Purdy should date his daughter so he can shut up about it.
Yeah, yeah. I heard that he doesn't like Trey because
Oh, that
he
would be
was
hilarious.
because he was dating
Yeah.
his daughter or something. So,
No. But just imagine it if he dated if Brock Purdy dated his daughter. I think he would have different tune and ride his jock strap more. Nah, but it'd be kind of funny. You know what's kind of interesting about this Super Bowl game? It's going to be in Phoenix. It's going to be where Brock Purdy's from. So it would be like a home game for him coming down Arizona. But we'll see.
I want to go. I want to go to Arizona, man. But it's gonna be a lot of money for a Super Bowl ticket.
Lot, man.
Wow.
That's like hitting the lottery.
Yeah, it's gonna be the lottery. I won the lottery.
Hey, the Dolphins are, man, dude, they're quiet now.
Yeah.
They're very humble now.
Oh yeah, I remember Monster was talking
Well,
that crap and.
Look at what the Dolphins have to go through in the AFC to get to play us again. If this happens, and it's a big if right now.
Kansas City would have to be the toughest one, and I think only Bills would be a challenge. I think the rest of the AFC, like the Bengals, they're not going to have an easy road.
Yeah,
hold on. Remember the Bengals went through the Bills and the Chiefs last year, didn't they? No, they went through the Chiefs.
They went through the Chiefs first, yeah. No, they got past the Raiders, and then they got past Tennessee, and then they got towards the Chiefs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was their road to the.
I mean, Joe Burrow. I think he might be one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league right now. He might be better than Allen because of look at what's around him and what he's doing.
I mean, even with a crappy lineman, he's still kind of throwing the ball out there. So
yes.
But they need
but when it comes to the AFC, the Bengals got to go through not the Bengals. The Dolphins got to go through the Bengals, the Bills, the Chiefs. Considering how we beat them with our third string, Mr. Irrelevant, I don't think they're going to make it.
Dude,
I think they'll make the playoffs. You never know what happens from there, but I just don't think their defense is actually good enough to get far. Our defense is good enough to get far, but the question is our offense.
Oh, I would be for the dip. I don't know what Zajan is saying. Yeah, I don't know what he said. I think he said something about F coward. Yeah, we agree.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
I think our road. Okay, I think our road to the playoffs. It doesn't seem as hard, but as long as we manage the game, because we have a defense that can limit the points.
Yeah.
But I think the one tough challenge to me would probably be what people said, Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia is probably that one team, but then Dallas, we've kind of tested against them, but they look different this year. But are we kind of like falling into the same bullshit Cowboys? I don't know.
Nah, they're good.
Minnesota, I don't know. I don't know about Minnesota. Minnesota is more like you limit their running game. Kirk Cousins going to play like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, it's going to be Kirk Cousins.
We don't have it as tough as the Dolphins, bro. I think as long as we get to the conference championship, if we can get towards the conference championship and we play in Philadelphia, I like our chances.
Yeah.
Even with a third string quarterback, bro, wouldn't that be the funniest shit to hear? Funniest shit to go through all season that the Eagles had the best record in the NFL and then they come into losing the conference championship to a third string quarterback.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you my entire buddies from the BGN Sports Media, they would probably be livid that the fact that if we were to beat them in the conference championship and get to the Super Bowl and they lost to a third string quarterback.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of Cowboy fans would probably write that coattail. They'd probably be on the jock strap of that Purdy guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. But
man, like they say, imagine like pretty good wins the Super Bowl, and they're gonna
Can you imagine it? Can you imagine that Purdy beats Josh Allen in the Super Bowl? That'd be the funniest shit that we ever seen in NFL history.
They're gonna say,
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna say Mr. Irrelevant won the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
you know what that would do to the media in the offseason,
Then
though,
he
right?
flipped out.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Brock Purdy's the future. Now the Niners got to trade Trey Lance. Oh, man,
Yeah.
I can see it coming.
I could see a trade value for a stupid team giving up maybe like a third round or higher pick for this guy, and we'd probably just say, "Hell no, we got him on a rookie deal. Screw it."
Hey, you know, with how our quarterbacks go down, we're just wise to keep them on the roster.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Everybody's talking about this possibility. I don't know. It's kind of like possible with our defense. Our defense gives up the least amount of points.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trent Dilfer wasn't a good quarterback. He was
a one-time Pro Bowler,
game manager, and he, with the Ravens defense, won a Super Bowl. Ravens defense and their run game. And offensively, we have more weapons than that Ravens team did.
Yeah, they sure did.
So,
and that's the difference. And then you look at Brad Johnson, not quite your flashy quarterback. I mean, you look at Jim McMahon, the Bears, the 85 Bears. I mean, the guy wasn't that gifted of a quarterback. But what did Jim McMahon do best?
Jim McMahon wasn't great. He was good. He wasn't great.
He won games. Wasn't flashy, but won games and was very cocky.
And that's what we need right now. We need good. We don't necessarily need great.
We need good, but why not Mayfield, man?
Need good.
Backup quarterback. Insurance.
Oh, yeah, you said it might be.
Policy, man.
Wait, didn't you say you want an early gift?
Yeah, early Christmas gift, but get him as a backup. Get him as an insurance policy. Not, dude. He probably needs an entire month to learn this playbook, and I don't even think at this point it's gonna make any difference. The way our offensive line is playing, bro, it'd be surprised if Purdy could survive the entire season, bro. I mean, I'm hoping he can prove it otherwise. I mean, if he can show that the hits are nothing to him, then he should be good. But our offensive line has to step up a little bit.
Yeah. The defense is okay. The defense, we're good at defense. But... Yeah. Hey, you know what? You know what pisses me off?
What pisses you off?
I don't know about you, man, but what pisses me off, what I heard, it was that people are saying, "Oh, the Niners season is over." I'm like, how is it gonna be over if we're 8-4, we're first in the West? Come on, man, we got a good defense, we got a good run game. How is it gonna be over, man? Oh, come on.
The question Barbero, the question is can Brock Purdy prove to be more than just a quarterback? Because we've seen it happen with a non-Jimmy Garoppolo quarterback. Never heard of the name Nick Mullins? I mean, he looked flashy, right? He did look flashy on that one.
He looked flashy for one game. But so Danny Gray, you know about Danny Gray's tweet, right?
Yeah.
What?
The one where he said, "Thank God for what's about to come."
What?
Danny Gray, our wide receiver, tweeted tweeted that after the game.
Yeah, but what does he mean by that?
He's gonna get some catches. Watch.
Does this mean Brock Purdy can actually throw deep? Does this mean? Good. I mean,
unleash Danny Gray. I like that, bro. Let Ray just stay off the field.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor guy was delegated to, be in a healthy scratch and, special teams when they did have him in. He wasn't doing anything because Jimmy G can't utilize a player like that.
No.
But Brock Purdy, on the other hand, we saw him roll out. We saw him use his legs and extend plays. And I honestly like seeing that. I mean, I miss us having quarterbacks that can, be a thorn in the defense. I miss this 100%.
Well, if he can throw in those deep shots, then we need to give at least Danny Gray a chance, man. That's just unfair the way we're treating him. He should get some playing time.
Yeah, but you know what impressed me? But pretty good.
He did pretty good.
You know when he threw the ball and then he got hit like here, and then he released it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man, like,
He need more
when
than
he
just
got hit,
did he do
like
the job?
yeah, he
And,
got hit
and
like
but
this, right?
he completed
And
the
then,
throw. He made a good throw while that was happening. He stayed focused.
but he's a brave guy, man. He took that hit and he did it. I'm like, man,
Hey, I
Been
saw him
pretty
throw.
good.
I saw him
Been pretty
throw.
good.
like
So
this.
I complain about Jimmy G throwing into double and triple coverage. Typically, when Jimmy G's throwing, he's throwing a hair late, and that's what makes it a bad throw. If he throws that a hair early, it gets to the court, it gets to the pass catcher, and he's able to get it. Brock Purdy was throwing in windows that if Jimmy tried, he would have hesitated, and it probably would have been an INT.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I saw him throw to Debo between two defenders. I saw him throwing into tight windows.
Yeah.
Again, rolling out, using his legs to extend plays.
Yeah.
It's only one game. I am not anointing him.
Yeah.
I am not anointing him. And no, that's not happening after one game, kid. You got to earn it.
Beat Tampa Bay. Beat Tampa Bay. Put on a crazy show. Beat Seattle in a short week on Thursday.
I expect the Commanders are actually playing some pretty good football, so I don't expect that. Game. I don't think we're going to have an easy game there. No.
I don't know about the Raiders. They're probably looking to compete for a wild card spot. So
yeah.
I mean, their defense is garbage, but you can't be sleeping on the fact that they're kind of waking up and figuring they can actually play now.
I think by then they're going to be playing for pride. So we'll see what happens. I think they'll be eliminated by from the playoffs by then.
Part because
Josh McDaniels is trash. I mean, you put a better coach on that team, they would be more competitive. But Josh McDaniels is trash.
Oh yeah,
straight up, man. But
he's garbage. Yeah,
it's crazy. But hey, guys, guess we're past the hour mark. I know you guys are kind of going on with this, but man, dude, we've been kind of going on about this matchup. But I can see how Tampa could be. Tampa could be an interesting game, but like you said, the Commanders could be a low score game. I think it's going to be a low score game.
Yeah.
I think we're looking between 17-20 or maybe 10-17. I don't know. Maybe we win by 7 points and it probably makes a difference. Yeah, Commanders are tip for that. Yeah, don't care what any guys you guys say. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. Man. But wait, we're looking forward to the next game, and we'll catch you guys later. But hey, David McNeil, my co-host and my special guest here too, Roberto. I know the rest of the guys left early, but hey, Victory Monday. I just hope it lasts longer, so we
Victory Monday, 8-4. Now you haters, shh, because next game we're coming for Tom Brady, and that defense is ready to eat Tom Brady alive, baby. Let's get it, man.
That's right.
First in the West, and we see ya next week. Yeah.
All right, David, what you got to say, man?
Brock Purdy, you have one job. Don't screw it up.
And Jake Brando, you have one job. Just snap the damn ball and freaking block for once.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, man. Hey, maybe you should call him out, so maybe he'll block you too. Okay, man. And as always, guys, we'll catch you guys later. And as always, go Niners, man.
Go Niners, baby.
Go Niners.
Go Niners.